Hello and welcome to my video on how to draw a anime male. Most of the videos you see on YouTube are from people like professionals or whatever, but I thought it'd be cool cool as I'm still learning to learn together, and then you could see how I'm doing as I learn as well. I am a animation student in university, so I have some skill. So basically we're gonna draw a man today. When I say a man, he's probably a boy, but we're gonna draw him face on. So basically, first, like, equipment you'll need to do this: you need a pencil. This is a HB2. You need a rubber. I like the kneadable rubbers, but any rubber will do really. Just the kneadables, they help the paper from ripping when you rub it out, and a sharpener. You don't need anything else, and obviously some paper. So yeah, if I just, first of all, what you want is you want a rough kind of circle. Circles can sometimes be difficult for some people to draw, so it doesn't have to be perfect. And this is kind of the top of the head, and what you want to do is you want to put a line straight down the middle, as close to the middle you can get, and let it overhang the bottom of it, probably about 3/4 of the width of the circle. Then you want to put one straight across the bottom, and this is kind of your jawline. Now what you want to do is you want to mark out some things, and then you want to get probably about half the distance from here to here, past here. So that's about half the distance. Do the same, mark it about here, which will be the bottom of your chin. And then what you want to do is you want to come in slightly from the hair, so you're kind of at an angle, and then the same on the other side. And then you want to go all the way down to the chin area. I'm doing this slightly darker than I would usually, so you can see it on the camera. And basically what you want to do now is put a mark straight across the middle of the circle, so like there, and then put a mark, probably say you split this up into quarters, this, but you only do the first quarter and the last quarter. Then in between these two lines you want your eyes, and then this line here, the bottom of the eyes is where you would start your nose. Then you want it to stop, say, a little bit past that halfway line. Then you want the mouth to start just above the middle part between this line and that line. Should be about there. So, and that's basically your basic shape for an anime head for a man. And basically, when you start, you want to just draw the eyes, and then you got to decide what kind of eyes you want. I'm going to kind of do just normal eyes. Then you want to do the bottom eyelid first. And then obviously you want to do the eyelid on the other side. And you got both the eyes. Now you can see where you'll be placing the eyes. And then this eye is obviously slightly different, so you want to like so. And you got those, and then what you want to do, face on for a nose. There's loads of different ways to do it, but this is the way I like to do it. I like to put a line that side of that line, and then another one that kind of goes a little more to the thing, and then a line here. So it's a nose. And then kind of your expression, I suppose. You want to do kind of not really bothered kind of expression. A little dimple for the chin underneath. And then for the eyes, for a man and a woman in manga and anime style is different, because typically for a woman you'd have these big kind of irises which would be shaded, and you'd have little bubbles of light to make them glimmer and make them look a little more feminine. But for a man, they're usually smaller, thinner, and they don't often, and some don't even have the bubbles in a man's eyes, which is what I'm going to do now. So I'm just going to have him looking over to one side, and then shade his eye in, like so. So he's just looking over to the side. Now what you want to do is you want to put an eyelid in before you do the eyebrows, which is pretty simple. It's just do a line like that, and then you do a line coming just overlapping it like that, and then you don't go all the way to the side. See, like that, and then you do exactly the same for the other side. Like so. And then I'm going to see kind of, and then eyebrows are very, very important when it comes to displaying kind of emotion and what they're feeling. So this guy's kind of going to be a little confused, or kind of like, what's going on here? So I'm going to do kind of people's eyebrow, as I call it. Like so. So he's kind of like, And then what you want to do is you want to just sharpen his side of his face up a little bit. Right. And once you've done that, you can rub out the guidelines in between, make it look a little bit better if you wanted to. You don't have to. And then you just kind of decide on the kind of style hair you wanted or whatever. So I'm going to go with, first ears on this side. So as you look at someone, you can see their ears, but you can't see all of their ears. So what you want to do is you want to show the earlobe coming out just where the eye is, probably about halfway between the eyes is where I do them. So it's kind of like that. And then you want to go around ears like so, and then up, and then do another line like that, which is like kind of the side of the head covering most of the ear. What I do is the top bend of your ear, and then your earlobe, like so. And then I do know the word for this part of your ear, but I can't remember it. And then I just shade the inside. It gives it quite a nice look, I think. And then do the same for the other side. There you have it. Ears. Then once you decide personal preference completely when it comes to how you want to do your hair. So I'm just going to do hair from a character that I have made. Because there's many different kinds of ways to do hair. I quite like the kind of block style, the things like Bleach and Dragon Ball Z use, where the minimal hair strands. It's kind of just like kind of block spikes. This is kind of like what I'm going to do here. As you can see, I'm not doing loads of different direction strands of hair, which you can do, because as you learn your trade, you kind of learn how to do things in your own way, as if you went to other places to watch these videos to teach you how to draw these kind of characters, and you'd see people would do it a lot different than I would, and that's good. It doesn't mean they're wrong, it doesn't mean I'm wrong, it just means they're doing it in a different way, which is perfectly fine. If you want to do like a couple more, I won't go into detail with hair very much because I will do a video on it. And then your hair is done. And then if you wanted to colour it in or shade it, if you're doing a manga where it's mostly black and white, you can do that kind of stuff. And obviously you got the shading, so you got to decide which side your light's on, and then you can shade it in. But this video was purely to show you the basic outline of how to draw a anime male face in my kind of style anyway. And so yeah, my name's Jay, and thank you for watching.